What if your spirit guides have been trying to get your attention for months, and you've just been calling it a coincidence? What if those repeating numbers, that strange sense of knowing, or that feather on your path, weren't random at all? In this video, I'm going to share 5 clear, practical signs that you are being guided. Plus, I'll walk you through a safe, simple, 7-minute ritual you can start tonight to strengthen that connection. And, most importantly, we'll cover how to tell the difference between genuine guidance and wishful thinking, so you can move forward with confidence and clarity. So, what exactly are spirit guides? Let's clear this up, because there are a lot of myths out there. Think of them less as fortune tellers, and more as benevolent, supportive energy. This guidance often shows up as that quiet whisper of intuition, a series of meaningful symbols, or what we call synchronicities. They are not here to live your life for you, or to take away your free will. They are not a substitute for professional help when you need it. Whether that's a doctor, a therapist, or a financial advisor. The key thing to remember is that true guidance tends to be subtle, repetitive, and feel calm and reassuring. If you ever receive a message that feels urgent, fear-based, or pressuring, that's a red flag. True spiritual support empowers you. It doesn't scare you into a decision. It's about gentle nudges, not forceful shoves. If any of this is already resonating with you, take a moment to comment "Amen" down below, or share the strongest sign you've ever received. It's a wonderful way to acknowledge your own journey, and it really helps this video reach more people who are waking up to their own intuitive gifts. Alright, let's dive into the core of it. The 5 practical signs that your guides are trying to connect. The first sign is what I call stacked synchronicities. This is probably the most common one people notice first. It looks like seeing repeating number sequences over and over, like 1111 on the clock, 222 on a license plate, or 444 on a receipt. But it's more than just numbers. It could be hearing the same obscure song 3 times in one day, or having a name you were just thinking about suddenly appear in an article you're reading. Spiritually, this happens because your guides are using patterns to get your attention and align your focus. It's a way of saying, hey, pay attention. You're on the right track. Now, how do you discern this from just confirmation bias? Look for 3 things: repetition, relevance, and a feeling of calm clarity. It shouldn't feel like you're frantically chasing signs. It should feel like the universe is gently and repeatedly tapping you on the shoulder. Sign number 2 is the quiet inner yes or no. This is all about your somatic intuition, the wisdom of your body. It often feels like a stable, grounded, expansive yes in your chest or gut when something is right for you. Conversely, a no might feel like a constriction, a tightness, or a subtle feeling of recoil. Your guides often use your body as a direct channel because it can bypass the overthinking mind. To discern this from just anxiety or excitement, try this. First, ask yourself a neutral question you know the answer to, like, is my name your name? Feel that simple, clear yes in your body. That's your baseline. Now, when you're considering a decision, check in with your body. Does the feeling for yes match your baseline? Is it calm and steady? That's your intuitive compass at work. The third sign is symbol repetition. Have you ever started seeing feathers everywhere right after asking for a sign? Or maybe you keep seeing images of owls, butterflies, or a specific word keeps popping up in different places. This happens because your psyche and your guides co-create a shared symbolic language, like a personal alphabet. These symbols are chosen because they have a specific meaning asterisk for you asterisk. This is why it's so important not to get lost in generic online interpretations. The key to discernment here is to journal. When you see a repeating symbol, ask yourself, what does this mean to me? The personal meaning is always more powerful than the superstition. That symbol is a personal message delivered just for you. Sign number 4 is what I call dream mentoring. Our minds are much quieter when we're asleep, making it the perfect time for our guides to connect. This can look like having dreams where you meet a wise, mentor-like figure who offers clear advice. You might find yourself in a luminous room, feeling a sense of peace and learning, and you wake up with a solution to a problem you've been wrestling with. The hallmark of a guidance dream is that the feeling of clarity and the core message linger long after you wake up. Unlike a regular, jumbled dream, it feels significant. To capture this guidance, keep a notebook by your bed and write down everything you remember within the first 2 minutes of waking. And the 5th sign is smooth alignments. This is when doors seem to open for you with minimal pushing, right when you need them to. It's when the next step on your path appears just as you've committed to moving forward. For example, you finally decide to start a new creative project, and the very next day, a friend sends you a link to a perfect, affordable online course on that exact topic. Spiritually, this signals that you are in alignment and on a supported path. It's a confirmation that your energy and actions are in sync with your higher purpose. But, let's be clear, alignment is not the same as avoidance. This flow often appears asterisk after asterisk. You've made a brave, value-aligned choice, not before. It's the universe meeting you halfway. Now that you know what to look for, how can you actively invite this connection? I'm going to share a safe and simple 7-minute ritual. For the best results, I encourage you to try this daily for 14 days and track your experiences in a journal. First, for 60 seconds, prepare your space. Sit upright in a chair with your feet flat on the floor. Put your phone on airplane mode. This signals that you're creating a sacred, uninterrupted space. Next, for 90 seconds, we'll do a heart breath. Close your eyes, inhale for a count of 5, and exhale for a count of 5. As you breathe, visualize a warm, gentle light glowing in the center of your chest, expanding with each breath. Now, for 30 seconds, set your intention. Silently or out loud, say, I am open to receiving only benevolent guidance for my highest good. May the messages be clear, kind, and safe. This sets a powerful boundary. Then, for 60 seconds, ask one clear question. Make it specific and actionable. Instead of what's my life purpose, try what is my next best step to feel more creative this week. For the next 90 seconds, you simply receive. Don't force anything, just observe any sensations in your body, any words that pop into your mind, or any images that appear. The key is to be a gentle observer, not a hunter. After that, take 30 seconds for a discernment check. Ask yourself, does the information feel calm, kind, and non-coercive? If it feels fearful or demanding, just let it go. Pause the session. Your safety is paramount. Finally, for the last 60 seconds, close the session and log your experience. Say, thank you. This session is now closed. Then, immediately, open your journal and write down 3 bullet points about what you noticed. Don't wait. Now, it's crucial to talk about some common pitfalls, boundaries, and the importance of grounding. A big pitfall is overinterpreting every little thing as a sign, which leads to confusion. Another is outsourcing all your decisions, which disempowers you. Stick to boundaries. Don't do marathon sessions late at night. One clear question per day is plenty. And after you receive guidance, you must ground yourself. Drink a glass of water, take a 10-minute walk outside, do some light stretching. Most importantly, take a small, real-life action based on the guidance. Guidance is useless without action. And remember the ethics. True guidance will never coerce you or harm others. Always choose the kind, lawful, and compassionate path. Let me share a quick story. I once worked with someone who felt like they were drowning in signs, seeing numbers everywhere, hearing things, but feeling more anxious than ever. They were missing the structure. We had them commit to the 14-day ritual, focusing on just one question per day. At first, not much happened, but by the second week, the noise quieted down, and the nudges became clearer, calmer. They asked for their next step in their career, and the idea to reconnect with a specific old colleague popped into their head. It felt calm and right. They sent the email, and it led directly to an aligned job opportunity. They weren't missing the signs. They were just missing a clear, simple way to listen. So, to recap, we covered the 5 signs of guidance: stacked synchronicities, the quiet inner yes, no, symbol repetition, dream mentoring, and smooth alignments. We walked through the 7-minute connection ritual, and we emphasized the golden rule of discernment. Guidance should always feel calm, kind, and clear. If this video helped you find some clarity, I would be so grateful if you would subscribe to the channel. Like this video, and maybe even share it with a friend who might need to hear this. And don't forget to comment below with the strongest sign you've received this week. I love reading your stories, and I do my best to reply to as many as I can. Thank you so much for being here.